Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to day 90 of me journaling my journey to becoming profitable and the best version of myself. Today, we are on a 3 day win streak. We ended up smacking TP today, trading the NASDAQ. Today is June 4th, 2026, and we are absolutely cooking. The beginning of the week was a little bit rough. We took a pretty big loss, but if you have good risk management, you stay disciplined, and you trust your system, you'll be back in no time. You just have to wait for good market conditions. And that's exactly what we ended up doing today. Today, we ended up smacking TP for around $400 across my three funded accounts, totaling up to around $1,200. $1,200 in the first 4 minutes of market open, which is amazing. Obviously, if you guys can see account summary, we are up on all of our accounts. It's not a lot, but we were in a bit of drawdown, but now we are far in profit. We have 5 out of 5 winning days, but I'm not looking to be requesting any payouts until I grow my balance a little bit. But obviously, we're in a great situation, great position right now as traders, and I'm just looking forward to what the future holds. But let's go over why we ended up taking our trade today. I feel like today was a pretty good setup in my eyes. I'm happy with what I took. Going to market open, we came down. We had this 5 minute bullish fair value gap and these two relative equal lows. We came down, swept out liquidity beautifully. We had strong draws and liquidity above, like this 15-minute gap. This 15-minute gap inside. We also had a 15-minute high that was just candy for the market to come and take out. So we ended up sweeping out liquidity. We did have some fair value gaps in the way, but I ended up just taking my trade on the 30-second time frame and going break even relatively quickly. So you guys could say that this trade was a bit risky, but we ended up sweeping out liquidity. I waited for these two bearish fair value gaps to get inversed. I ended up taking my trade here, putting my stops right here, and targeting those 15-minute highs that I was talking about earlier. This high, same thing right here. Today we ended up catching around a 1-to-3 risk to reward trade, which is amazing. Ended up making $382, and yeah, overall I feel like I'm just happy with the way today went, happy with the way that we traded, and happy with the outcome, of course. So now we're just focusing on building these accounts up towards, obviously a payout. I'm thinking around $4,000 profit, and then request 2K across these three accounts, total of around a 6K payout, which will obviously be amazing. But we'll see how the journey goes. And this is just showing me the power of having more than one funded account. Guys, if you are on your funded journey, stack up allocation before you try to get a payout. You will de-risk. You will have the accounts for a lot longer. You'll be a lot less stressed out, and you'll be taking quality setups. You won't, not feel like you don't care about your account, because you're gonna be caring about like 3 funded accounts, 5 funded accounts, 10 funded accounts. You're gonna care. You're not gonna be just prone to just blowing them because you're like, all right, whatever. I'm in a little bit of drawdown. I'm gonna just full port that. You'll be more prone to being disciplined. You'll be more prone to, having good risk management, and you're just more prone to be successful, honestly, in my eyes. That's just some of the things that I've noticed, and, I recommend you guys do the same. And it's just, this is the importance of sticking to your system. I was, we were in a bit of trouble in the beginning. We went on a bit of a losing streak, as you guys can see. Right now we're on a 3-day win streak, but we were also on a 3-day losing streak. This day. But as you guys can see, my wins outweigh my losses. I made more on my wins than I have my losses, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins, and 1, 2, 3, 4 losses. So I'm just, it's like a winning system. And I'd say these trades, I didn't take the best setups, and that also caused me to um, lose money on this day. I ended up over trading. I ended up taking two trades instead of one, which also caused me to lose more money than I should have. Um, this day, there was a big news event that came out right before I entered my trade that also caused me to lose more money than I should have. So there's just different things that affect your win rate, that affect the result, the outcome. And it's just important that you just trade the best market conditions. You trade your system. You take the best setups, A+ setups, and you follow good risk management. But like the old me, if I were to go on a 3-day losing streak, especially on a funded account, that's gone. It's gone. It would be gone. It would just be gone, just like that. Because I wouldn't have the patience to take my account out of drawdown with time, within days. I wouldn't have the patience to take a good setup because I'd probably be on edge with my emotions. And there's just a lot of different things that fall into the picture. But I realized what's most important and what will help you really be successful is the less you care about trading, the easier it will come. Honestly, that's how it is. Some things I've been doing recently is like I'll take a loss and I'll just go for a run. I'll go for a run to clear my head. I'll go to the gym to clear my head. I'll play the guitar to clear my head. You can't just be thinking about trading all day. That's a very, very bad habit. But yeah, that was day 90 of me journaling my journey to becoming profitable and the best version of myself. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully the win streak goes on.